Hello, children. Are you ready for some cutting up and kikiing? Are you ready for a gay old time? Well, I hope you are, because now it's time for Hey Qween with your host, Jonny McGovern.
Hey Qween, come on and spill the tea. Hey Qween, it's just a good old-fashioned kiki. Hey Qween, we're cutting up with Johnny. Hey, 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 hey Qween.
Hello, my luscious little lollipops, and welcome to another Rainbows and Unicorns episode of Wah Wah with me, your host. Wah 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 Wah. Oh, girl, do we have a show for you, honey? She's sweet, she's sexy, naughty, and nice, and I can't wait to get her Puerto Rican ass over here. I hope you got a sweet tooth because KANDY HO is in the house today. Yes. But before she pops that Tootsie on out here, let me introduce you to another sweet sensation. Her candy is rich and dark with just a hint of nuts. One could call her an all-day sucker. She can take a sunrise and sprinkle it with fierce. It's Miss Lady Red Couture.
Hey, Qween.
Oh, I'm sorry I introduced you incorrectly.
Well?
It's the Little Mermaid Black remix. Yay! Ariel.
Or the gayest Lady Liberty ever.
One of the two.
Lady Liberty.
Lady Liberty. Girl, I didn't bring my torch because I can't work my hands if I do.
It's all about the dress, girl. All about the dress.
You couldn't be Statue of Liberty. You'd be standing up too long.
Damn it. What
It'd
kind
be
of
like,
shit is that?
The new monument would be like the Statue of Liberty sitting on the base, kind of just like with like a chicken nugget in the hands.
At least that bitch did have on sandals, though.
You're right. She's like that. Very realistic.
She looks like it is what it is.
Lady Liberty.
Well, you know.
Was that the inspiration for today's look, Lady Liberty?
The actual inspiration for this look today was my mother has a bunch of fabric and won't give me any.
Oh, okay.
So I literally was like, Mom, can I have some fabric? And she was like, well, I ain't gonna look for it, so you better find it. I went in there and I snatched whatever fabric. And I was planning on making a dress, but I like to hang out on the block at 3 in the morning.
You do? I've never heard of such a thing. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I have every single night. Where's Lady Red going at midnight? Oh, parking lot. Oh, parking lot.
All of that. But so I didn't.
Who's going to appreciate your wigs if you can't go back to all the host role and let them know where you're at?
It's good to, listen, when you come out of something, it's good to go back and remind yourself to never do that again.
Mm-hmm. And also get all the hoes and everybody to give you props.
Trade, because trade is fun now.
Yes, it is.
Trade wasn't fun when I was broke, but trade is fun now.
Oh, when you zip up in your honk honk, hey, it's me, Lady Red. I'm just visiting y'all. Blink. Catch my show.
No,
Hey,
you can't
Queen.
go home with me, no.
Well,
no,
I don't know
get
about
in the car, son, get in the car.
So you were saying your mother wouldn't give you any damn fabric.
So I ran in there and she, miraculously, there are 2 pieces of fabric I love.
Oh.
So I was like, Mommy, can I have this? And she's like, well, now I don't know. Is it stretch? I said, does it matter? I can sew. And she said, okay. So she gave it to me. And then she goes, wait, I love my mother because she's this manipulative. I get to the door and she goes, hey, now since you got that fabric, I'm gonna need you to come back next week. I said, Mama, you ain't no pimp. Stop talking to me like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna come visit you anyway. You're my mother.
At least your mother didn't steal your cell phone like normal.
She does. Yeah, when I go to my mom's house, she does a lot of crazy things, right?
Yeah, because she's trying to make sure you come back. So she likes to take a wig from your purse.
She does.
And then you'd be like, Mom, I come every week.
It's like, I'm gonna see you, girl.
You don't have to shoplift from your own daughter.
You really don't. And you can't even fit my lashes. Stop stealing them.
Oh my God. Well, as you know, our special little angel, Mr. Adam Joseph, the creator of the hit Aja bitch track, Linda Evangelista, Valentina, your smile is beautiful. I mean, he's out on tour, he's selling it, but we have a very special guest band leader today. Honey, this band leader is from not only another planet, but another galaxy.
Oh.
I'm talking about Galaxy Cat. Yeah! Hey, Hey, Galaxy Cat. Are you doing good, cutie? Oh, yes, you are. Are you here to save the day and turn it cunt? Oh, my God. Oh, look at you. Look, Lady Red Galaxy Cat is voguing. Are you in the house of Galaxy Cat? Oh, yes, he's very proud of his house. Oh, shimmy those shoulders, Galaxy Cat. Oh my goodness. Galaxy Cat is here to save the day, turn it cunt, and leave his whiskers in your bed. Well, Galaxy Cat is going to be here with us today, and in case there's any evil villains that fly in, he can use his powers and shoot them with his laser. Show us some of those lasers. Whoa, Galaxy Cat. What a cutie. I think I might have to take Galaxy Cat home with me later. But in the meantime, we have a very big show. KANDY HO is here. Yes. And we'll be with her right after this very gay break. Take it away, Galaxy Cat.
KANDY HO, she's so sweet. KANDY HO is gonna turn it up on Hey Qween.
Hey Qween. Queen's English. Work boots back and down. Queen's English. Learn it and learn it well. Queen's English. We're spilling all the tea. It's the Queen's English.
I'm spilling the tea. It's gonna be hot, hot, hot.
It's Hey Qween Hot Tea, the show where we sip steaming hot celebrity lives and throw Hollywood shade. I'm your host, Mr. Jonny McGovern, with my favorite hilarious people, Julie Goldman, Lady Red Couture, beautiful Brandy Howard. Oh God, it's so hot I don't want to touch it, but I just can't resist. Real Housewives, real plastic surgery. Richard Simmons transitions.
She looks like Kelly Osbourne.
Trixie Mattel. Manila Luzon. Brandon Banton's boyfriend is
Callum Best. Obviously, he's good at what he does because he's fucked the best of the best.
Kylie, Chloe, and Kim have not gotten near a white dick since junior high.
Release the Kraken!
I cannot deal with that at all. I will go crazy. It's making me crazy right now, and now I'm insane.
Oh, but if you want the tea, honey, the total tea, girl. No O's, the tea.
Hey Qween.
Act out your audition for the cheerleading team.
Ready? Okay. Give me a drink.
We are back. Ooh, our guest today, honey, is one of the greatest drag dancers in the biz, honey. She's been dancing from Puerto Rico to Pennsylvania to paradise. Yes, I'm talking about the gorgeous KANDY HO. Yeah!
She's so sweet. KANDY HO is gonna turn it up on Hey Qween.
Yeah! KANDY HO is here. Yes, honey. I'm so glad you wore your outfit, which you could accept an Oscar in.
I'm just waiting for that moment where people will recognize me for being amazing.
Yes, honey. You're classy hoe today.
I tried. You know, I always walk around like a hoe, and I need like tone it down just a little bit. My mom has been like, you know, you're showing too much, and you need to.
You're showing too much. My daughter is a slut.
Like, well, Mom, you know, I have to show the goods once in a while.
Yes, you do, honey, because you got the goods. Now, one of the things when you have several moments from your Drag Race time that keep popping up in memes and other things, and one of the things people from Reddit asked me to ask you was about your line about I didn't wake up feeling like I was going to be a cat today.
Well,
speaking of cats,
oh my
a galaxy
God.
cat. Wait a minute.
Can I have one?
Yeah,
Can I
well, you
have
know what?
one?
You don't have to wake up being a cat. You got a galaxy cat right
Yes.
here.
I'm that crazy cat lady, so I'll have like 100 cats once I'm like 50.
Oh, well, you know what? Start
This will
with
be my
one.
main,
This
though.
is your perfect one.
Yes,
I
yeah.
have a feeling Galaxy Cat eats a mean pussy.
Oh!
All right, thank you, Galaxy Cat. Yay. Bye, cutie.
He's gonna have a rough time finding that one.
Yes, definitely. When Galaxy Cat goes below the plane, it's a lot. It's a mess. So now, before we get into all your drag race experience, whatever, let's talk about the brand new stuff you got coming up,
Yes,
honey.
well,
Because you were just on the Switch.
Yes, I was.
The Switch. Now, for people that don't know what the Switch is, let us know. Tell us about
The
it.
Switch is another reality show, which is like RuPaul's Drag Race, but it's in Chile. And they have that whole, mini challenges and well, they have lip sync for your life. But the main thing is you're on stage and you're singing live with a live audience.
Wow.
So they prepare you vocally, and you just have to be Beyonce on stage every time. Which is not easy when you're used to dancing all the time, which is what I do. So trying to dance and sing and be pretty and say hello to people, it's not easy.
No, honey.
It's not.
It's a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Now, Lady Red and I looked at the preview for the Switch, and honey, the Switch is big business, right, Lady Red?
They doing it huge over
Yeah, I mean, so if you had heard in your mind as like an American be like, oh, I can't imagine the Chile version of RuPaul's Drag Race is going to be big. Honey, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Yes,
because Chile is doing it big.
Oh, yes. Oh, it's kind of, it's weird because Chile is kind of growing now, their drag scene. And it's, you see really special people in the, like, their drag is so, it's raw. So like when you see them on stage, it's kind of hard to see sometimes.
Oh,
but
like what? Get in. Hold on.
Yeah.
Get in. Tell me more.
They're new, and they're learning from RuPaul how to do a bunch of things, but it's not the same, watching it on TV than experiencing. So it's funny. I mean, we all start somewhere, right?
Oh, yes, honey. So the Switch, though, is kind of like The Voice meets America's Got Talent meets Drag Race. And do you live in a house and get filmed, too?
Yes, we're in, like, we're all day together, which sucks because, you get tired of being around drag queens 24/7.
Yeah.
It's too much.
And it's not like Drag Race where you go to the hotel and are sequestered. You're like there being filmed Big Brother style the whole time?
Well, we do have a hotel, but we have the liberty to, like, on weekends, we could go hang out.
Oh, okay.
Have a good time. We can't talk about the show, obviously,
Right.
but we can go and, meet people, and it's an amazing experience. What kind of messed me up in RuPaul is because you're like locked up in a room, and you get to think and you're like, oh my God, what can I do? What's coming next? And it's hard because you start to mess with your, yourself.
Yeah.
You go in positive and you're like, what the fuck did I just do? No, I can't. So I was happy that we got to, hang out and stuff in Chile.
And did you feel better prepared for walking into that situation after having done Drag Race and been famous here for a while? Did you feel like the shit walking into Chile?
You know what? Yes. Because I experienced RuPaul and I thought I was the shit when I went in, and I realized that I wasn't. I still had a lot to learn, and going to Chile and being able to have this background of Drag Race and just going in there, most of them knew who I was, so I had to stand up to my name, oh my God, Candy, and I'm like, yes. So I tried to be sweet, I tried to be a cunt at times, but it's good.
I like that was your checklist. Like, okay, be sweet, check, be a cunt, check.
Yes, of course, you have to be. Drag queens will eat you up if you don't know how to, like, stand up for yourself, and I had to learn that the hard way.
The hard way, honey. And speaking of getting gaggy, Miss Gia Gunn is on that show with you.
She is.
Now, did you know she was going to be there with you before you went, or was you got there and gagged?
I kind of heard rumors, but rumors, I wasn't sure. So once I got, like, when I get there, I'm gonna check if she's here. But I think her drag and mine are different. So
definitely, yeah.
Yeah. So I wasn't really like, oh my God, Gia's gonna be here. I gotta no. I mean,
but you were like, hey sis, what's up? Or hola sis.
Well, for those
or
of
maybe
you,
not. Lady Red, things are getting delicious, and it's early on.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, so you and Gia Gunn not necessarily the best of friends, especially on the Switch?
Well, I met Gia in Chicago when I worked over there, and she's cool, but she's a handful. You know, you have to. Being around her so much, it's exhausting. You know, she always has a temper, and I'm kind of a more mellow person.
Right.
So having that person all the time, screaming and stuff, I'm like, you know what? You need to calm down.
Ooh, honey.
Because I can't. But she's an amazing person, super talented.
Yeah.
But well, it is what it is. That's how I feel about her.
Yes.
And she knows it. So, because I'm not that bitch to talk behind your back. I'll be like, girl, you know I don't like you. I'll respect you.
Right.
I don't like you that much.
Well, it's a delicious dose of shade. So early in the show.
A little bit.
Lady Red, how gorgeous does Candy Ho look today?
She looks like a younger me.
Oh. And you know what? When I saw Candy, I said, is that a young Lady Red just walking into the studio? Oh, I was like, Lady, no, Candy. Sorry, I didn't. Candy, you're standing next to each other. Are y'all twins? Y'all are twins. Well, we're excited for the Switch. Do we know when it's going to come out yet? Not yet.
We don't. There's been, I guess, they work on, people travel like every once in a while, so Chile gets like empty because people just keep traveling. So they're trying to get everybody at home.
Oh, right, yeah.
To then premiere it. I think it's, I don't know, this year, hopefully.
Okay, well, fingers crossed.
Please,
I'm
yes.
excited, and I hope somewhere's going to have it with subtitles, Candy Ho.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll have to come to your house
I'll
and be
do
like,
it myself.
Yeah, exactly. Or I'll come over to your house and I'll be like, know what they say now, Candy? What's she say now, but Candy, what's she say to you?
I don't have the patience. I'll be like, girl, no. Wait.
Girl.
I'll tell you later when it's
I'll tell
over.
you later.
I'll give you a little, how do you say it? I'm sorry, I'm Puerto Rican. I forget my English
That's
stuff.
okay.
That.
You'll give a little tidbit to me, right? You'll be like, girl, she just threw me major shade, okay? Now, speaking of major, one of the things that I discovered in watching and researching you for the show, honey, was your performance called Robotica. Which I've got to say is perhaps one of the greatest drag performances I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of drag performances, Candy Ho. Now, when I was, again, from the kids from Reddit, had a lot of things to say about Candy. We love you. Thank you for Robotica. I live out my life every time I watch it. And I said, this can't be that good. Come on now.
Okay.
Candy, gagged, draw on the floor, killed myself, slipped myself, threw myself in the river, put myself in a body bag, honey.
Died.
Because, I came back to life.
Yeah, of course.
And then when I came back to life, you gave even more life, so that I died again. I mean, if you haven't seen this performance, just Google right now. Candy Ho, Robotica. It's the only one on there. It'll come right up.
Oh, yeah.
250,000 views.
When it's something this big, you have to like do anything to.
Now, what pageant was that you were in?
This pageant is in Puerto Rico. It's called Miss Generation, and I won. It was 2013. I think.
Did you win that year you did that number? Because if you didn't, I need to go to the winner's house, snatch their crown, and put it on your head.
Yeah,
because this performance, you have a bunch of dancers. You're doing, it's like snippets of all these different songs.
Yeah.
But you're doing these moves in a robot way, honey. And sometimes it's like sped up, and they're all doing it, and there's all sorts of sound effects. And then they're flipping you around, throwing you there, flipping you back. I mean, it was incredible.
It's nice to have something that people are like, wow, that's amazing. But they constantly ask me, could you do it? When you're kind of like, first of all, I need at least 6 dancers.
Definitely.
And second, I'm not that young anymore. So I don't know if you could lift me up. And I don't know if I'll be able to whip my hair like that. I'll probably end up with like my neck.
Because there was the moves in that thing. They put you on their shoulders and they throw you back. Then they put you on the speaker. Then they throw you back again. And then they flip you over their shoulders.
I'll just let them dance. I'll just stay in the middle just.
Yes. Yeah. Do the aging star where you let them all do it. You just robo the shit out.
Yeah.
Well, if you haven't checked that out, pause this, open a new window, go check it out, gag, come back, and then appreciate Candy Ho even more, okay? So tell me about doing drag in Puerto Rico. You're part of the Dollhouse?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Well, it's the Dollhouse. We're 9 friends. You know, it wasn't random. We known each other for a while, and we started doing the Pussycat Dolls at the Puerto Rican Gay Parade years ago. And I was Kimberly.
Of course.
I wasn't too pretty, but it was
what? You weren't too
the
pretty?
Beginning. It was
okay.
But people lived because
that's why they didn't let you be Nicole. You had to be Kimberly.
I had to be Kimberly because I was the flexible one. My leg was all the way up here.
All the way up.
Was. But I just started doing pageants, and all my friends started doing pageants. We were like, you know, we need to do a house to name our drag house. So we named it the Dollhouse, and we've been doing it for 10 years, most of us. And it's nice to have someone who understands you and you can sit down and talk to and be real to, and someone who has your back. You know, if I'm competing in a pageant, all of us are all together helping. You know, it's a family. So I'm super blessed to have them.
That's nice. And Miss April Carrion is in there too.
Yes.
Now she was the baby, right, of the group?
She was actually the last one who she wasn't part of our group. So April did this talent competition called Road to Diva, and my ex, he fell in love with her. And I'm like, I don't like her. No. He's like, we need to have her because she's special. I see it. I'm like, well, I don't. And I don't want to. And it took some time to get to understand April, because April's drag is really creative, and she's so beautiful. I'm like, girl, you just put on a wig and some heels and just lipstick and walk and do a show. But she likes them big everything, you know. I'm like, girl, just tone it down just a bit. But yeah. She actually gave me the courage to audition, because I was like, well, if she did it, you know what, I'm gonna do it.
Right.
Because it's whatever. And I auditioned once and I made it, so
wow.
I'm happy about that.
Gag that, honey. And she wore a KANDY HO shirt.
She did.
When she was on her season.
Yeah.
So you're like, well, shit, I need to follow the shirt and get on there, honey.
Yes, she did. And, you know, April gave me a lot of tips, and she helped me out, you know, however she could. And I was, you know, that's kind of what, when I went in Drag Race, it kept me okay, this is going to go on, you know, because April gave me a couple of things, and I tried my best.
Right, she let you know the inside teas, what to expect.
Yes.
Helped you look at the list and maybe prepare correctly.
Right. I learned how to do my makeup a month before auditioning. That's when I really started okay, let's see. That's why that famous beard came.
Oh, right. I forgot about the famous beard shade. Oh, nothing like that. Lugging that shit around in your back for the rest of your career. Jesus.
Yeah, and it's hard when, you know, you're on Drag Race, and, you know, because what people remember are those little moments. So even if I would have won the next challenge, people would be, but she's still the bearded hoe.
Right.
And it's shit, what can I do? Michelle, why did you do this to me? You should have just called me aside and be like, girl, fix your face. But
then that would not be Drag Race, would it, Lady Red? If Michelle's not giving you shade that will follow you around for the rest of your life, then why bother?
Yeah.
So now you get there, and what's your first experience walking into the workroom? You've been locked in the hotel for a couple days. You're walking in. What was your entrance line? I don't remember.
I hope your girl's got a sweet tooth, because Candy's in the mother house.
Right. You can say motherfucking on this show.
House.
YouTube.
Yeah.
So you walk in.
Yeah, I walk in. I try to remember what I was gonna say, because you know you're so nervous. Oh shit! What was I gonna say?
Right.
Hi. So I was like, okay, Candy's in the motherfucking house. Okay. So I go in, and there's a bunch of girls already at the table. So I go, hello, hi, how are you? When I meet someone, I go by their energy and their vibes and how I feel when I meet them. And when I said hello to Violet, I was like, I'm not gonna like her. She's gonna be a handful.
Yeah.
And she was.
She was.
She was. But she brought it every single time, and it was wow, this bitch. She's really good. And you know, I got to like after the show hang out with Violet, and you know, I got to meet her and got to like her a little bit more.
A little bit more.
She's a sweetheart.
The silent shade coming from Candy O is so strong. It's enjoyable. Let me just take a minute to just.
Yes.
Just feel cozy in all the silent shade you're sending. Well, you also had another famous moment where you made the mistake of asking Tempest Dujour, how old are you? And the editors all went,
thank you.
Right.
Bitch.
Right, exactly. Like, there she is.
Yeah.
She's a cunt.
Well, she came in and, you know, I was like, okay. You know, different kind of drag of what I'm used to.
Uh-huh.
And she looked older. and she said hi. I was like, hi. Like, I'm Tempest, whatnot. And I was like, well, hello, I'm Candy. I'm from Puerto Rico. And how old are you? And everybody said, what did she say?
Oh, yeah.
She's like, really? How old am I? I'm like, I didn't think it was gonna be like she was gonna get upset about it, but I guess she did.
I guess
was like,
she did.
Girl, I'm kind of sorry, but I'm not. I mean, it was just a question.
Sure, yeah.
You know, how old are you? And it just became a huge thing. And people are like, you're such a bitch. Till this day, I get like messages, why were you so mean to Tempest? You're a bitch. And I'm like, that was a while back ago. You know, they just think it's always, we're always attacking each other, and it's not like that.
Well, like every country that's seeing Drag Race for the first time,
right? They're like,
you get to have their brand new reaction to you.
And when I think I'm over it, that's when somebody's like, bitch, why did you say she's old? I'm like, I'm sorry, that was so long ago, I even forgot about it.
Nothing like 11-year-olds with a vendetta against you for being mean to Tempest. Well, you and Tempest obviously worked it out when she came on our show. She said you guys were fine.
Yes.
Of course you are. I mean, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, she didn't hold a grudge, and you know, I tried to like be like, girl, I didn't mean it in a bad way. She didn't, girl, I know, but I know how she probably felt at the moment when everybody's like staring at her, and I'm like, how old are you?
Yeah, exactly.
So she probably felt a little attacked.
When you're 6 foot gigantic and you
have
are
a baby
the oldest,
pop out of your vagina.
You just dropped a baby.
I'm like, girl, wait, but how old are you? Should you be having babies?
Right. I mean, you're literally on one of the youngest seasons of Drag Race ever, and you're like, Chattanooga Choo Choo girls, what's up? It's hard when someone says, how old are you?
Right. The funny thing is, though, is that I did lip sync against Tempest.
Right.
And then I did lip sync against Kasha, which was like the next oldest one in our season.
Yeah, you're like an evil nurse at the nursing home.
Well, if I have to do it, bye.
Right, you're like, have you seen my Robotica performance? I'm ready for this.
Yes.
Now, what did you think was the most difficult thing to be on Drag Race? Like, what was the surprise?
Well, like I said, I thought I was the shit. And I was like, well, you know, most of the other girls who have been on previous seasons, their English is really like stuttery. So I was like, well, I speak English. I was born in Connecticut. I got this. People are going to be talking to me. I'm going to be like, hey, girl, yeah. And it wasn't like that. It was like...
suddenly you were like, hola.
Does anybody speak Spanish in here? Yeah, because, you know, the way that the like lingo here is so different. And I moved to Puerto Rico when I was 10. So all I know is the way we talk in Puerto Rico.
Right.
So when they're saying things to me like I don't know, just different things that they say here, gay slang, I was like, yeah. So that kind of that started to like build a little wall, and I was like, okay, well, I don't have a lot of things in common with these girls. I don't know what to say. I don't understand them most of the time. So I'm just gonna do my thing, you know, just speak to whoever. Like I would speak to Sasha once in a while, to Jaden, but I was always in my zone, which wasn't a good thing when you're on reality TV.
Definitely. Are you ready for some dangerous questions from Reddit? Ooh, shady bitch. Okay. So we've asked the RuPaul Drag Race group on Reddit.
Reddit people are kind of evil.
Yeah, that's why the theme song of this includes Ooh, you shady bitch. They do ask, a lot of good questions because, honey, they remember it all. I don't look at it. I have assistants pick these out because I'm sure there's something mean about me in there too. All right, here's a juicy one. And this one they asked at least 500 times.
Oh, shit.
Is Candy Ho and Bob dating for real, or did they at least hook up?
No, we're not dating. I should say yeah, just to make it this big.
You want to make some headlines,
yes, we're
honey.
dating, and we have 2 children. He moved to Puerto Rico with me in this huge mansion right next to the beach. And we're just doing that. No.
Why does everyone think that y'all are an item? From some photo?
Yeah, well, Bob did...
Or from his dick in your mouth, or why?
He was in Florida, in Jacksonville, and they went to a club, and I was there, and, you know, I just went up to them, hey, girls, how are you, and stuff. He's like, wait, Candy. And I'm like, what? He's like, girl, you look good. I'm like, we sisters, girl, it ain't gonna happen here. So,
because you were giving man that time. I think I saw the photo.
True, well,
you were a little scruffy.
Yeah, and my hair. And
you were giving Mandy Ho.
Yeah, so we took a picture and I posted on my Instagram.
And then you made love in the bathroom after the photo.
Right, yes, with a bunch of candles and wax all over our bodies, and we did our thing.
Great,
Yeah.
okay, all right. Did you hook up with Bob, though, that night? Oh, that's very disappointing. Okay, here's a quick one. Everyone, this is another one we got a million times. Candy, do you know how famous you are from the what the fuck meme? It changed my life. And of course, the request, Candy, can you say, what the fuck?
I didn't even think that was gonna be a huge thing. It was like just people are like, girl, I like your what the fuck. And I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Yay! That was a live meme.
Yes.
Boomerang that shit. Okay, again, like literally is a whole card of real question to Candy. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, you got your
What
fucking
the
thing,
fuck?
everybody. One more time for the cheap seats on Candy, please. Give it to that camera.
What the fuck?
Yeah! How was Gia on the Switch, and anything you would have done differently? I guess we know you thought Gia was an unsufferable cunt on the Switch. Just kidding, Gia.
Well, you know how, you've heard Gia speak. Mm-hmm. So
Absolutely, I have.
And when they say we have to sing, it kind of messes with your head. You're like, oh, she's gonna sing? Really? So it's I try to sing, but I know I was a better singer than her. So I'm like, bitch, I got this. I got you. So be careful. But she's tough. She enters a room and you're like, uh-oh, here we go.
It's getting gaggy.
Hey girl, how you doing? But, I had to do my thing and not really care about what she was doing.
We'll see all that play out on TV. I'm very excited about that. Candy, did you actually do the splits in break-free lip sync or just drop to your knees? God, these motherfuckers have a memory on them.
That's Trinity Taylor, the one who dropped to her knees.
Okay.
No, I did the split, and I whipped my ponytail a couple of times. When I had Ariana Grande sitting right in front of me, and so I had to show her, girl, I got your song. This is how I do it. And, we had, I don't even know, not even 3 days to learn that song. And I liked it. And I was just listening and listening and listening when they told us that we had that song. I was like, yes, I don't want to be on the bottom, but if I am, I will love it to be this song because it's like, I could dance to it, I could be fierce, I could do a whole bunch of things. And it's kind of happy but sad at the same time because I got eliminated.
Tear, I think you're doing fine touring the world. All right, last question from these shady motherfuckers. Were you satisfied with your Drag Race experience, and how has it changed your life?
Like I said, I've learned from it. When I tried, I've been seeing my season now, and I'm like, oh, no, why did I do that? Why did I look like that? I would have done this so different if I were on the show now. But I guess I'm happy with it. You know, I wasn't the first to leave or the second, so, you know, that's something that most girls who get on the show are like, please, Lord, I don't want to be the first one to go.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that I got to where I did.
And now you're still touring, working, doing it all?
I'm doing it all. I still live in Puerto Rico, but I'm always back and forth. I work a lot in Florida, in Jacksonville. So I love Jacksonville and the queens there, and I just try to keep it my second home and just keep traveling and just meeting new people, which is fun, and just having a good time with it because this isn't going to be forever. So I have to make the best of it.
I like it, Kandy Ho. Give it up for Kandy Ho, everybody. Sweetie, I'm so happy you could be here today.
God, thank you for having me.
And you know what? You've turned it so fiercely. You've snatched another trophy on it. Yay! Oh, a perfect pageant reception. She won. Oh! Now, here's something they don't give you in the pageant. You've won yourself a lap dance. Yeah!